strand of Donald's hair to keep in a locket under his pillow since day one.
If you want to revive national pride in this country, vote Trump. If you want to make America great again, vote Trump.
And here's something that has gone under the radar that I would like to surface for you before we get to today's story. Harmeet Dillon is a Republican National Committee woman who led a prayer at the convention earlier this week.
To show respect, we cover our heads when we pray.
And it resulted in the hate and vitriol that we have come to expect from MAGA extremists. This was tweeted by Lauren Elena Witzke, an American alt-right political activist and QAnon enthusiast, who said, "How about you get deported instead, you pagan blasphemer?" And it doesn't really get more vile than that, except it does when you consider the magnitude at the heart of today's story about Trump's running mate's wife, Usha Vance, who is also of Indian descent and could be First Lady one day. After she introduced her husband, the floodgates opened, as perfectly described by George Takei, who said, "MAGA fans have racist meltdown after discovering J.D. Vance's wife is not white." And ComicSans.com curated more of the racist hate with these gems. Bleach Demon said, "Wait, he's married to a brown?" Stu Peterson said Trump VP nominee and his Indian wife have 3 children named Ewan, Vivek, and Maribel. He's not one of us. And Nick Fuentes, known white nationalist and MAGA cheerleader, had one of the most egregious responses. Here's his vile pontification.
It's like, who is this guy really? Do we really expect that the guy who has an Indian wife and named their kid Vivek is going to support white identity? Like, there's a white genocide going on in the world. White people are being systematically replaced in America and Europe through immigration and, to a much lesser extent, due to intermarrying. This guy has a non-white wife and a kid named Vivek. This guy is going to be a defender of white identity? I don't think so. This guy's going to defend American identity? If he does, it's going to be no better than any of these other civic nationalists like Vivek Ramaswamy. How else could you countenance American identity if you have a mixed up family like that?
I really hate giving those people the attention they crave, so let's take a moment and cleanse our palates, take a breath, as I share the words of some passionate people who are protesting outside of the Republican convention to remind us of what many in MAGA stand for and what's at stake in November. And while that's playing, I want to know what you think about MAGA's reaction to people of color on the RNC.